Good Saturday morning, everybody. As you can tell by looking around, we got snow Thursday night. We got about 5 inches, which sucks at this time of the year because we're going to now start going through the melt and freeze and melt and freeze and then snow again and then melt again. But usually these piles on the side of the road at this time of the year are like up to the top of the fender of the car, so it's not been too bad of a winter. So I just thought I'd bring the camera along. It's really pretty. As much as I dislike snow, it's still very pretty. So we'll film some of the trees and such. All that ice I showed you guys in that video the other day is still here. It didn't melt. It's all underneath the snow. Pretty sure you can probably see it. Nothing but flat ice under the snow. We were glad to get the snow. It was really hard to drive on these back roads. Parts of the road that are like this are lots of fun. I can feel my car dancing around underneath me. That road noise, blade they use on the big truck has like grooves in the blade and it cuts grooves into the ice. I guess they think that helps traction. I don't think it does much of anything, honestly. But yeah, see, this is a fun road. At least it's one of the first spots that melt because it's in the sun all day. Right, well, we're headed to the hardware. Need bird seed again. Spoiled animals around us. Spoiled wildlife, even. Well, I'm just about to the clinic. Pick up Mr. Morris. I'm actually a little bit early, but I don't think 10 minutes will matter. I don't remember if I even ever mentioned it in any of the videos I filmed while we were working at the shelter, that the one building there is the clinic. I don't recall ever saying that, but maybe I did. But anyways, it's set up very professionally, well lit, heated, of course. They have all the things you would have in a vet's office to do these spaying and neutering. And the cost is very reasonable. In fact, it just went up. It used to be $45 for a male. Now it's $55 for a male or female, which, as all of you guys know, doesn't make a lot of sense, being as how much more work a female is, comparatively speaking. But hey, and it's $10 for a rabies distemper shot. So, and Monica's picking up the cost of fixing Mr. Morris for us for us helping her out. So that's fantastic. And Tracy's going to be helping her again one of these days. She asked if she would help her again in the near future. So hopefully I'll get to come too if it involves the dogs. Tracy was going to help her check people in, their cats and stuff, on Wednesday, but since it got canceled, she couldn't help her today because she had to work. But I've arrived. Yeah, that building right there is the actual clinic. Alrighty. I saw a whole bunch of turkeys in the field on the way here. Hopefully they'll still be there when I go back by. Oh, Mr. Morse is back in the car, headed home to recover. Of course, he's still a bit groggy. This is such a pretty road, especially when the sun's out like it is today. It's still cold. It's only 22. But spring isn't far off. It's supposed to get up into the 30s next week, which anything above freezing at this time of the year is fantastic. A nice slow meltdown is what we always hope for. So we'll see how next week goes. Let's go see if we can find some turkeys. By the way, those are the first ones I've seen this year. Last year or the year before, had to have been last year. I was getting them on the trail camera all the time, and I just haven't seen them so far. You can see how sketchy these roads can be. Like right there is all pavement. Then you get to the shaded area, solid ice. Back to pavement. But it's getting better. It was really bad when I dropped him off at 7:30 this morning. So all the turkeys were right here 15 minutes ago. It's not like they're known for their speed. They're gone. Oh golly gosh darn. Of course, I got a freaking car behind me. I don't know where they went. This road is really bad. They haven't even put any sand on it. But you get used to driving in this stuff, you don't have a lot of choice, right? Either that or stay home. I think you can see the grooves in the ice there. But really, seriously, I don't think they would do anything to help with traction. And the deer have been showing up quite regularly on my cameras last night. They were out there again. Well, that tree was not down. I just came that way to go get him. But there's people always willing to jump right in and get that free firewood. I'll have to show you guys Mr. Morris once we get home. Get him out of the carrier and into his recovery cage. And I want to show you I got my new Tascam DR05X audio recorder. my other one was totally 100% functional, except for where you plug the headphones in. The female portion of the jack was wore out, and you'd have to screw around and wiggle and plug it in and out to get it to come through both headphones. And it was giving off a little bit of a hum at times, but it still was fully functional, so it was very frustrating. But you know, if anybody wants my old audio recorder, I'd be willing to ship it to you just for the cost of, or let you have it for just the cost of shipping it to you. If you're interested in it, leave me a comment, and or send me an email at cmbigfoot64@yahoo, and I'm more than willing to pass it on to somebody that might be thinking about building themselves a parabolic or just want an audio recorder. If you don't need to use headphones and just want to record, like I've been letting it sit outside to record the birds, and it works fabulous for that. If you don't need headphones, it's fabulous for recording that way, because it's got the dual input microphones on it. So if anybody's interested, leave a comment. I know there was one of our subscribers that mentioned he was going to build himself a parabolic dish, and that he had ordered that $39.95 Tascam DR05 deal that comes up if you Google that, and I tried to find his comment to see if he ever got it, and I couldn't find his comment. I don't remember what his name was, so if you happen to see this video, let me know if you ever got that $39.95 deal. I'm glad they put some sand on this morning. So, alrighty guys, well, we're just about home. I'll check back in with you when we get Mr. Morris situated. Hi, Mr. Morris. He's a lot more awake than I thought he was going to be, but I'm going to have to cover this up so he'll try to calm down, because cats that are still being affected by anesthesia can do some crazy stuff. So, anyways, guys, just wanted to show you this real quick. This is my, this is my new Tascam DR05X, and if you notice on that control panel circle there, you can read all the buttons and everything. My old one, the one I'm offering to someone that wants it, you can still read them if you look closely, but you can download the user's manual. It tells you how to use it. I thought it was highly complicated when I first got it, but it's actually not that bad. So, but alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to take care of my computer's doing things on its own. Take care of Mr. Morris. We'll see you later.